Alright, so today, or this morning I should say, we're going to look at some games. I'm going to do a quick game review. So a game review is only as good as the person that's playing the game. So I'm going to give you my opinion. I've purchased pretty much most of the newest games that came out. So let's talk about it. We're going to start with the one I just got yesterday. So, I'm not a first-person kind of game player. I don't mind shooters, but I don't want it just to be a shooter. So yesterday I bought this game. And I'm so disappointed that I didn't know. This is exactly like Returnal. So if you ever played Returnal on PS4 or PS5, Returnal I think it was on, this is the same game. It's kind of all I want to say about it. So I have games that I wish I could take back, like get a refund. This is the one. Because all you can do is just run. If you just keep running, try to avoid all the things. The things with this kind of game is everything's the same. The creatures are the same. There's no adventure to it. So I wish I'd get that one back. This one. Alright, so we're going to skip my favorite two. This one. Capcom. It's just okay. It's the same game over and over again. Shooting the same things. Not really a big fan of it. Second game I wish I could get back. I could get my money back. Resident Evil, we'll talk about that one. The Cultist. Very silly game. I really want my money back on that one. It's terrible. Terrible. This one I like, but it's all first person. It's okay. So this one I would almost want my money back too. Definitely Occultist. I would definitely would like my money back on this one here. It's the same thing over and over again. You just go to another level, harder things, same thing over and over and over again. Very common theme on games. So when someone's building a game, they need to think outside the box a little bit. Start out playing a certain way and then change it up a little bit. Alright, so let's look at some other games that Code Violet. This one is okay. It's kind of like an older Resident Evil kind of play. It's pretty cool. I'd keep that one. That's a keeper. I really like Frank Stone. This is my kind of game. So I have one hope on a game that's coming out soon. Where's the other games that I've just recently got? Oh, this one here, The Forest. This is pretty cool. It's a live action one. I like this one. It was cheap too. Cheap game. So a couple cheap games. That's pretty spooky. That one I liked. It takes place in another country. I haven't finished it. It was pretty cool. Oh, so that's that. Oh, the Altars. So Altars, a big fan. Altars is a lot of fun. Build stuff, move stuff, trade stuff. Not trade stuff, but so that's a keeper. Big fan of that one. Until Dawn, Sinking City. This one I haven't tried. It was a really cheap game. Probably silly. I haven't played it at all. So this is kind of games that I would get. Let's go back to the main games here. So Violet, again, plays like Resident Evil, but of a newer version of it. There's another series called Daymare, which is kind of similar to this. Daymare. Pretty cool. Daymare, there's two Daymares out. So, if you like Daymare, this is kind of like that. Frank Stone, big fan of this. It's doing super massive games. This is a really fun game. So, turn-based games, never really used to like them, but I came across this one. And this one has so much adventure, and there's always new little characters talking and stories. That's the kind of thing, to me, that's a game. This one here, you just kind of searching around for stuff. And I'm on the fence on that one. I haven't gone back to it. I played it once, lots of times. Like this game is a keeper. I'll probably keep this, but some of these games like this one, I'm gonna delete it. 'Cause I'm never gonna play it again. I literally bought it and I will never play it again. because it was just that bad. Resident Evil, pretty cool. It's pretty good series, completely new. Big fan. This one here, again, I'm just gonna delete it because I probably will never play it again. Waste a lot of money on that one. Alright. Solar Ash, the same deal. I'm just gonna be running around doing the same dumb thing over and over again, so we're gonna delete that one too. So those are all the ones I'm like, we'll move right on. So, my favorite game, besides Death Stranding, is Death Stranding 2. I've put 110 hours now, almost, or something like that. Because you can build stuff. I'm way past the story. The story's been done for a while. I just build zip lines and stuff. So this is probably my number 2 game in the last 6 months. My favorite game, I think. I have to give it to Boulder Gates 3. This is the first time I was turned on. No, the first time I was turned on a turn-based in years was this one here. The Chronicles. And then Boulder Gates, I picked it up and boy, big fan. There's so much adventure in it. Just no matter where you go, there's always new stories and within stories. It's really, really fun. So that's a huge. So my 2 favorite ones, of course, Death Stranding 2 and Boulder Gates. Resident Evil's pretty cool. I haven't quite decided about this one yet. I haven't really gotten that far. A little bit. Alright, so that's one thing. Let's look at the others. There's a few other games. These are all on PS5. So the game that I'm hoping for, where is it coming out? Oh, it's coming out. I already preloaded. I thought it was coming out in April, but it's not coming out until May. And the game that I ordered, no more games. Oh, I have this game too. This one right here. I purchased this one. This is Supermassive Games. This is my only hope as a game that might be fun. Story. You're doing stuff, hiding stuff.
The game launches May 12th. Here's everything you need to know before boarding the mission to
This looks fun. This is the kind of game I was hoping my other one was, but it wasn't. And I got this game too, and we'll show it's on. So I want to say overall I've been very disappointed in all the games that I got for what I want, because it's hard to compare to a game like Death Stranding 2. There's just so much you can do, and plus most of these other games that I just showed you, it's just one way. You can only go one way and that's it. Death Stranding 2, you can go all over the worlds. It's worlds everywhere. Baldur's Gate, there's all kinds of places to go. Pretty fun. Resident Evil, still one way, but you're in that house as far as I've gotten. This one here, you're underwater, so that's pretty cool. This one, of course, like I said, you can. There's a few different places to go, side quests and stuff, so it's not too bad. Frank Stone was basically one story, but still really fun. Cold Violet, kind of you're just in one story. A couple of different places to go, but basically you have to follow the story. This is really cool. This one here, pretty freaky. It's just one story. So let me look at the next thing. Hold on. So that's on my PS5. Next one, and I usually either on YouTube or on Twitch, I'm playing one or the other. We don't get many followers there, but I do it anyway. So let me look at something else. Hold on. Let me go home. Hold on a second. So now we're gonna go to Xbox. Sometimes I get games on Xbox instead. So let's look at Xbox for a minute. Should be here. Yeah, okay. Alright, so on Xbox, games I wish I could take back. This one. Not a fan. It's alright. Alright at best. One way. There is some adventure to it. A little bit. I really haven't gotten far. Maybe it'll get better. Outlaws, those are older ones, but Outlaws is cool. Never really did that. This one here, almost kind of wish I could get my money back on this one too. There is some adventure to this one, but it's basically the same, killing the same things over and over and over again throughout the whole game. Nothing really changes. Now, Banisher, I'm a big fan. Big fan of Banisher. Lots of cool little stories and stuff. I like Banisher. And then this one I just got. It's really cold and dark. There is a story. I thought this was going to be like The Altars. But so far, all you do, this is what I call a jumpy game. Jump around, slide down, jump around, slide down, and that's all you do through the whole game. And I'm like, oh, come on. It's supposed to be a place where you build stuff, but I haven't got there. I can't get past the jumping around. So some games that are jumpy, Tomb Raiders, the newer Tomb Raider games, those are all jumpy games where you have to jump places and cliffs and move. But there's stories to them too. This one, I don't know, I haven't quite seen any story yet. I'm just out in the middle of nowhere in the cold, and you have to climb, jump. You have a winch. Again, I call it jumpy game. And so far, I'm not a fan. Banisher, though. Banisher's fun. That's highly recommended. If you like a lot of adventure and stuff, that's pretty cool. So those are really the only ones that I've gotten. There's supposed to be a new Heroes Might of Magic coming out. At least I thought it was, but I haven't seen it. So that would be another turn-based game. So now I'm into turn-based games if I see them come out. But so there's really nothing new. There's that same game that's coming out. I already got for PS5. So I will order some stuff. Like I won't get first. Like I'm not getting any more games because I wasted so much money on these games, and that's something. So nothing there. I can see that are coming out that I would jump at and say, "Oh, I want to get that game," because the ones I just showed you are all the ones that I was like, "Oh, I want to get that," and then I got them, and I'm like, "Why did I do this?" So let's go back to the PS5 for a second, because that's where I most of the time spent playing games. So let's go back to one other thing here. I'll show you where I like to look on my PS5. So if you go up to the store, we'll do a little, go down the store and go to collections, go down to games to wish list. This is where I like to go. Sometimes I won't even play a game for a day. I'll just sit here and look through the wish list. And all the games I showed you that I've just purchased were all on this list at one time. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get that. And now I got them all and I'm like, So let's look through this. I'll show you if I see something that catches my eye that I would be like, yeah, that looks really cool. There's a couple on, I think this one was one of them. This one here. Yeah, that one looked like something that would be cool. But a lot of times you see in screen and it's not the actual game. It's just that's what happened to a lot of the games I got. So that's one there. I think that would be cool. This one this one looks different. But again, if it's you get a game and it's just always the same thing over and over again, this one looks different. Wizards of the Coast.
Who are you? I'm a friend.
So it says it looks like some story there. So that would be probably something I would probably purchase down the road. I'm waiting for Subnautical 2. I haven't seen any advertisement for that at all. So this is some other kind of. It's always shooting involved. Why is that? Why is every game shooting involved? I like the games, of course, that don't have shooting involved. No Man's Sky, something like that. That's what I'm more into for me. But again, this is my review on what I like. Everyone's different. So looking through, let's see what I think. Like, oh, that looks pretty cool. This is one of them that I thought might have had some potential, but I don't know. I only see screenshots, so it doesn't really give me much. Looking for anything new, survival horror. There's a couple of one, but most of them are first-person survival horror. That's definitely not for me. Let's keep looking around. All these virtual store simulators. I don't understand any. Castlevania. Oh, story for Castlevania. 40th anniversary. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so we're just playing a little, spend a little time with games and stuff.
Most royal majesty,
Let's see what this is. These are sidewinders.
by the grace of God.
Is it a remaster? What is it? Let's see. Yeah. Oh. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool, actually. Wow, it's really detailed, huh? Whoa. I haven't played a good Sidewinder in a while. Wow, that actually looks pretty neat. Wow, that's definitely a Hellraiser, but this is a first-person horror survival. Most survival horrors are first-person. I can play them sometimes. It's first-person. Kind of freaky. Hellraiser is probably like the scariest series when I was growing up. Freaked me out. They still do. To this day, Hellraisers. There's something about a dragon when you are the dragon.
The seven kingdoms prospered, bound together by sacred.
See, sometimes I just have much more fun just sitting there looking at the previews than getting the game. Then I'm always so disappointed. There's another Frostpunk. The second Frostpunk, I didn't understand that at all. Granny's Survival Escape. Horror Simulator. Lots of these simulators. I don't know who purchases these games. There really isn't. Mortal Shell. The first one was really, really hard. I was disappointed by that. I won't get Mortal Shell 2. Heck no. The first one. And then there's Remothered. I have a few of those. Those are first person. There's another Plague Tale. Those are fun. I never really played much of the first two. This is something I'd play. So that's the third game of that series. Those got there's a lot of adventure in those. Silent Hill, Townfall. What's that? I haven't seen that before. So there's always new ones adding. Ooh, this would be right. So best remake ever? Silent Hill 2. Blows away all the Resident Evil remakes by far.
You can't stay in this room forever.
Ooh. It's the first time I've seen this.
I know this is going to be hard,
What if this is a remake? Downhill.
but you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
Yeah, this is what I can. Sometimes I'll just spend time watching, looking at all things coming up. Alright, so this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna say anymore. So it's Silent Hill Townfall. Cool. So that's in my top list of things that I can't wait to come out. Silver Pines was another first-person kind of horror. It's a weird cartoonish. Can't play that kind of game. Let's look what else we got. So you can pretty much understand what I like, what I don't. Figured I'd go through a little bit, see if we saw anything new. Every once in a while, a new game like that Town Hill, that's new. I just noticed that the Silent Hill one. Let's see what else we got here. Viking games. Let's see what that one is.
Welcome to Ertugrul.
Oh, you build stuff here.
Explore a semi-open world rooted in 13th century.
It's semi-open. So it's not an open world, it's semi-open. That's funny. There's another game that's coming out, first person. Fable is open world. I don't see it advertised yet, though.
Even the crows refuse to feast on these bodies. This carnage reeks of something foul.
What?
Something inhuman.
Zombie. First person. As soon as I see that, I'm done. Bye-bye. I can't do fighting first-person games at all. I can do Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8, first person. Even the new Resident Evil is actually half first person. I have him in third person and her is always in first person, but I can deal with that. Not a whole game first person. If it's run around shooting things. Halloween's another Halloween. This one looks different, but it's like this one had a little bit of story to it. Looked pretty cool. It's got potential there. But But it's always from what you see here to when I get some. See, this is that same word. CTHULHL. Mound of Uchella. Is it Chuchella? First person. Yeah. I'm out. You get the idea. But let's see what else we got here. I haven't looked in a while. Again, I just as I'm going down, if something catches my eye, I'm like, yeah, that could be cool. Then I stop. If not, I just keep that relic. Let's try the relic. Same deal. All games are the same. Gets old after a while. Another guy. Reminds me of the Elder Ring, that one there. I like the Elder Ring now. It's really cool. It's really hard. The Abyss. Try to find something different, but it's just... Once in a while I find something.
What are you searching for, little one?
What's this
Why
one?
are you still here? There's nothing left anymore.
Forgive me. It wasn't supposed to end this way.
I couldn't.
It always takes a few minutes for it to come into focus.
I can't follow you, Fox. So come back to me
Like
when
a-
it's all done. I'm scared, Aelin.
First person. This one actually caught my eye, yeah.
This is about something much bigger than you folks.
Yeah, it's first person. See right there? Yeah. First person shooter. All of that, and I'm like, oh, that's how it ended up. No. It Rises. What is that? First person horror. Those are the same over and over again as well. When people sit down to make a game, they should think, let's do something different, or at least mix it up. Start out with one type of game and change it to a different. Abandoned. There was a couple more down here. This one. Experience a cinematic story, so that would be something I'd be into. I don't know anything about it, but it's completely caught my eye. As something that maybe Abandoned is a horror survival shooter with a focus on realism. I don't like sneaky horror games, like Outcast. I don't like those kind. I like the ones when you have to fight. But I don't like shooters too at the same time, so it's kind of weird. Let's see what else caught my eye. So that's called, what was that called? Abandoned. Alien Death Storm. I like things where you can build. I know there's a new game coming out from No Man's Sky, but I've never seen it
Hell happened here.
advertised.
Where is everyone?
Yeah, first person shooter. See ya. As soon as I see that, I'm done. See ya. Not happening. But anybody else that looks through this would probably pick completely different games because it's your own choice. But I'm just kind of giving you understanding what I like a little bit. Let's see what this is. Yeah, the last game I just got, the Saurus game there.
I saw my world fall to ash.
I guess he kept dying and returning like 20 times yesterday. It's like, I had enough of this. And the only way you can get anywhere is you just have to run. Try to avoid all the guys because there's so many of them. And then you just die.
It was all for naught.
How many different ways can they make monsters? Right? How many different ways can they come up with new creatures? I often think of that.
Some say
There it is.
for no one.
Same kind of style. Let's see what else there is. Oh, there's a new Control coming out right here. Control is really fun. I never really got that far. It's so hard. This is a new one. It's a guy this time. Still basically the same. Looks more fighter than the first one. Yeah, it looks a lot more like a fighter. I don't know about that. That one didn't catch my eye. Not a fan of that. Dark Mass. This one look. Again, I'm looking for the story. A fully underwater horror game. This one's got potential. This is one I thought the other one was the one I showed you with the swimsuit. This one looks
This
hard.
place has been buried for centuries. Here's our chance to discover what no one else has seen.
Yeah, I figured I'd spend an hour just going through some stuff this morning. So this has got some
Loud and clear, Alice.
good character.
Earthquake has turned everything upside down.
So that one looks cool. Dark Mass. And his house is underwater. That one looks kind of spooky, so that's pretty cool. But I think it's first person though. But something like that I could probably play it. Dark Mass. I think that's the one I think. Darksider. That's 4. It's more fighting.
You will be hunted.
You see the common theme on all these.
The White City for certain.
Someone needs to turn a game upside down and do it completely different. I
And
know
there
it's
will be others.
like a Death Stranding too.
Who would wage this war alone?
What kind of fighting is this?
No. Not alone.
Doesn't really show me much of that. I don't think I've ever played a Darksider, so I don't know what kind of gameplay that is. Evil Inside. This is, oh, VR. That's VR. Can't play VR at all. I got some older VR headsets for the PS4. Halo. Hard West. Hard West 2. What is that? Oh, it's cartoonish. Maybe turn-based. Looks like it's turn-based. It is. Yeah, so that might be interesting. I always used to overlook those turn-based games until I got Baldur's Gate 3, and I was like, whoa, this is really fun. And I've put at least 30 hours. Then you get the old games, old tech. So I would never play something like that. What's this one? Hypnos. Looks like a puzzle game. I don't know about that. See, for me, I can only play a game if for so long in the beginning. Oh, there's another one of these Kinders. I had this one, the first one. It was pretty cool. It's a new venture. Didn't play a lot of the first game somewhere. Yeah, I may play a game once or twice, and even though I spent all the money on it, I'll be like, just like I did today, I just deleted 2 of them. 2 of the biggest games out right now. It's like, especially that Solar's game. Race Against Time. Space games. I haven't seen many space games at all. Can't usually play games that when you're just in a spaceship. Mistfall Hunter. See, how many different ways can we make as bad guys?
Death
And
spares neither god.
and how many different weapons can we have?
But even death must bow before fate. The gilded mist approaches.
This one's
bearing ruin,
a little the same premise. It's looks pretty cool, but you get the common theme here. Let's look over here. Machuta. It's first-person thriller. So it's a first-person thriller. So sometimes I can play these. Likely mature 17. Let's see.
Did you find anything? Not yet. But the mob surely was furious.
Listen, Arya, it doesn't sound safe. Just go to the cops. They'll help you.
No, I think I'll check in with myself first, then decide.
Stubborn as always. Stay safe. And keep calling.
Yep.
First person. Interesting. Those are the kind of games that those trap games for me. I end up getting it and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have got this. Like that occultist. Oh, that was a mistake. The occult chamber. I wonder if this is to the same one. Yeah, I didn't really feel like playing anything, so I figured
The
I'd
burden of an ancient pact lies on our shoulders.
go through some stuff here for a little bit.
A burden no father desires to pass on. Drew, my son, we are the guardians.
They always give
of
you
the
all the
gates.
cinematic stuff and less of what the gameplay
Just
is.
this reality to its undoing.
So I can't tell. Again, I don't know first person, third person, what's going on here. It's pretty freaky though. Huh.
We are the last bastion. The ones.
Okay, let's go for that. Not sure what that one. That kind of caught my eye. Well, no law. What's this? Yeah, you can, if you click on these, you can watch all different stuff. Things coming out next year. 2027 hopefully will be PS7 will be PS6 rather. Will be coming out in a couple more years. There is no more PS5, so.
The mayor stepped in where the government couldn't.
So we got some current characters.
And they'd be the ones
Wow, the characters look pretty cool.
keeping the peace on.
So this one gets my attention. I don't know if it's like a Borderlands or something.
Kept my hands in dirt instead of blood. But desire is a fickle mistress.
Huh, that one's got some interest. Let's check on that one. No, that's the first time I've seen that one. No More Room in Hell. Oh, Pancore, what's that? Every second counts. Escape. Oh, this is an escape kind of game. First person. That's a no. Let's see what else is catching my eye here. Psycho Dead. And then usually if they don't have a preview video, looks like you're trying to stay alive. Raja. See, pretty much all the games I showed you, you can put them all in just one category, pretty much. Well, a couple of them were a little bit different, but everything's pretty much the same. Raja. And normally the best part of the game is usually the intro. So we'll skip that. Same kind of fighting. I can see it over here. Just fighting. Different characters fighting the same stuff. Shadow Man. So I think that this is. I don't know if this is the. I saw this one here. So Shadow Man is from. There's a HD version of it. I don't know if this is the new because it sounds like it. So if you ever played Shadow Man, it's pretty fun. Back in the day. They made a PS5 remaster, but it's still really silly. Doesn't really show you the game. This is one of those ones that doesn't show you the game. You don't even see the characters. But that one's caught my eye. I've seen that one before. Shadow Man. Doesn't say a remake, but it looks like a remake. Again, so many simulation games. Oh, here's a goal. What's this one here? Oh, it's cartoonish. Oh God, no. No, it's old tech cartoon. I can't play these kind of games. I played these in the 1970s, not now. But a lot of people like those old style. The God Slayer. These are the samurai ones. I'm not a fan of samurai games. Yeah, it's a samurai game. That's a heck now. I just can't get into them. The Last Ark. Shadow of Dark Fantasy. Let's check this out.
War was born.
Oh, it's in a different language too. Yeah, that's a heck no. How about this one here? Tides of Annihilation. I've seen. I think I've seen this one a couple times. Many characters that the sword is part of their arm. This is jumpy game. This is what I call jumpy game. See how you jump and slide? That's like that other game I just got. But I haven't done anything else besides jump and slide. And that game I showed you on Xbox there. Oh, there's a new Tomb Raider. This is the first time I've seen this. So Tomb Raider is a jumpy game, but there's always lots of stuff to do.
It's been years.
There's a new Tomb Raider movie. All the Tomb Raiders are fun. Not the old one. I don't like the old ones, but
But the events are still etched in my memory.
Oh, this is the first time I've seen this. So I'd get the Tomb Raider, definitely.
Lost worlds.
Yeah, you get to go places and do stuff.
Frozen
Yeah,
in time.
that's what I'm all about. So that's really like the first one of all the ones we looked at. That would be like, yeah, that one in the Dark Mass. Those really. Something weird and creepy. Yeah, Asian games. I don't like those too much. Like I would never get I wouldn't get Silent Hill F. I just couldn't do it. Silent Hill 2 remake is really fun. Never finished it, but I got pretty close. That's where we're at. So out of all those games, West, and this is always updating with new ones. First person looks like build stuff. Search for a home. This might have some potential. Takes a minute for it to come into focus. Yeah, this is some sort of a pre-alpha footage. Survive the wetlands. First person. But if it's a survival first person, I might be able to play it. Alright, so that's pretty much what I saw. Let's go back. So, best game is right here. My favorite. Oh, Death Stranding 2 is right behind it. But see, this one here is that same. See, it says CTHULHU. And you're underwater. And you're trying to find something. It's okay. We'll keep it. And it's a first person. I want to not quite say a horror, but yeah, I guess there's a little bit of horror to it. These are the ones that are my favorite. I liked it. I finished that game, actually. I'm on the cutting room. I can go back. That's pretty fun right there. That's pretty freaky. But this is... we'll leave it right at that. Little review of the day for where I've come. Ones I like and ones I didn't.